Okay, cool. So welcome back, everybody. Very excited today to have Mr. Jack McPhee from Scotland, who is only the second chap who's managed to complete both parts 1 and part 2 of the Bioenergetics Facilitator training. Part 1 is the journey, the 52-week course, and then part 2 is a 26-week course. And you also have to do sessions, online sessions with me every 2 weeks, those people on that training, and they practice leading and receive feedback. Tell me, Jack, how a bit was just in your own words, your experience of all of this?
Yeah, so obviously it's been in 2 parts. I had the first part, which was a journey, which is just focused really on sort of self-development, so doing the exercises yourself, and then the second part, the facilitator training, which obviously develops your facilitator skills. So yeah, the first part was difficult. It was challenging. The journey's pretty challenging, you know. I managed to get through it. I managed to keep going at it pretty steadily. The second part of the facilitator training was a bit more challenging. A lot more variety in the exercises. The exercises were longer, and it definitely took a bit more, what would be the word, a bit more grunt to get through it, you know, a bit more effort to get through it all. Yeah, so I mean, it's been an amazing journey. It's been 2 years, really, of doing this, of doing your exercises, yeah, and it feels quite amazing to be finished it all. So it does, yeah. So I guess, yeah, what's it done for me? I kind of think, there's quite a lot, sort of, obviously there's loads of benefits, you know, more relaxed, more calm, feel more present. And I think sort of the first thing that I really felt, this is really for me, and this is really working, this is really good, I guess it's like, and how I sort of relate to my family, you know. So, I'm married, got 2 kids, and, it's no great shock to say that, marriage and kids can be pretty challenging. And I just started to feel more present, especially with the kids, and it's just so rewarding to do that, because maybe go back 3, 4, 5 years or whatever, just always quite detached and dissociated from what's going on. And, as I've gone through all this, start with the bioenergetics of your YouTube channel, into the journey, into this facilitator training, yeah, it has a really profound effect, both on myself and, interesting also, it kind of has an effect on my kids as well. I just feel really present, and I feel like I'm there for my kids, and as a parent, it's pretty powerful, that, yeah. So yeah, that's where I am, and now I'm hopefully going to try and do something now with this facilitator training.
Yeah, cool, Jack.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a really good point about feeling more present, because what I see out in the world is when people advertise things or, therapies or whatever, it's all about achieving. It's all about achieving and getting more money, getting, like we were chatting earlier, like this little hack that will make your whole personality okay, and getting better partners, or getting this. It's all about achievement, and there's nothing wrong with achievement. It's a great challenge to step up, but if you can't be really present with what's going on in your life, I mean, you're missing your life, basically. It's like pretty extreme.
Yeah.
Even if you don't achieve very much, but you're very present with life, like like you're saying, to have kids and to be really present with them.
Yeah.
To me, that's a gift that you can't really place a value on. It's so high,
Yeah.
So I really like that you bring that up, and yeah, great. And yeah, I mean, I'm also excited by some of your plans. You're going to create this thing, Bioenergetics Scotland, and a website, and start to run some sessions and stuff like that. You want to speak a little bit about your plans?
Yeah, so I'm trying to take it kind of slow and steady. I don't want to sort of create some massive big idea and feel like I have to just go out and achieve that sort of straight away. So yeah, I mean, my idea of I'm trying to sort of build up a sort of, I guess, a professional image that I can present forward. So I've been working on a website for myself, fairly basic. I'm going to create a Facebook page sort of aimed at the local community around me. And then once I've kind of got, I'm going to get onto sort of some of the local Facebook pages, the community Facebook pages. There's a couple around here, and they're pretty busy. Sort of put my name out there, and then sort of contact. I've got I've got 3 venues that I'm going to contact. Ask if I can put on some workshops. I think my sort of initial aim is to sort of go for some hour-long workshops, possibly even free workshops at some of these charitable type venue places. They're very into some of these, they're very into sort of wellness and things like that. These places I want to contact. Yeah, so and probably offer sort of hour-long workshops, sort of specifically dealing with stress and anxiety. I think it's sort of the initial direction I want to take. It's, especially post-pandemic. We're pretty much into post-pandemic now here in Scotland as well. We just dropped our final mask mandates. The final mandates just gone, But man, I think people are going to be feeling pretty frazzled from it all still, and for quite a while in the future, I think, So I think it can help people, So yeah, that's my plan, and yeah, see where it goes from there. Hopefully try and get some regular classes in and around Glasgow, and see what happens.
Yeah, excellent. Because I think it's really like you say, it's so needed now for people. Us Brits, we tend to underestimate the level to which we need, 1, social contact, and 2, to feel our body. We just don't really take those into account. And then, people say, I'm fine. And you can see by looking at them that they're not. And then a little way down the line, they're kind of in mental health crisis and all of this. And it's a great shame, really. It's a great shame. So I think it's just excellent that, guys like you come through the part 2 and you're already getting a website, you're doing this concept, Bioenergetics Scotland. I think it's brilliant, man, brilliant, because so many people I see have so many ideas, about what they want to do, but they don't really manifest them, and so that you're coming out of this training and manifesting your ideas, that means a lot to me, man. That's really beautiful to see. So I hope that it all goes well for you, and I anyway support you. We'll soon have a teacher's page on the website where you will be listed along with Martin, the guy in Sweden, who's also really, he's starting to lead stuff as well. And it's just, yeah, because we want to take this stuff out in the world and make it accessible to people, and hopefully start to bring the world a bit more back in the body, particularly in the areas where we're living.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Any last words before we complete this? Anything on the top of your head or heart?
Yeah, just what you were saying there, I guess, about actually moving forward and trying to put ideas into practice, I was exactly like that, before I did all this. I'd always had all these wonderful ideas about things I could go on and achieve. And usually I would make a sort of manic rush to sort of start them, and then I just go poof, and after all this training and stuff, I just feel like I'm in a place where I can just make steady progress. I don't feel I need to kind of go full on and then I'm just going to collapse. I feel like I'm in a place to just make steady progress with this, and I think honestly, man, if I can do it, like anyone can do it, because I'm super lazy. So if anybody's listening, man, go for it. You can do it for sure.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you very much. And I wish you all the very best. And
thanks so much.
Anyway, in touch a lot of the time anyway. So yeah, well done. Thank you very much. Well done for completing part 2 of the Facilitator training. Thank you.
Cheers, Dave. Thanks very much.